Uh, Obviously, it's a great moment for all of us. We awarded fifth in this ranking. We are a less than 5-year-old institution, and to reach this level is something.
Today we are 4 years, 8 months and 6 days, sir.
But I want to go back to the time when we talked about what does IMU stand for. And when we did this visioning exercise as a community, we looked at this as an opportunity to build a great institution which would make country proud, which would be globally recognized. When we look at the history of IIMs, Ahmedabad and Calcutta started 55 years back, and they started with certain way of working, the way they took it. We thought, since we started in 2011, we had an advantage that we can build institution keeping future in mind, learn from existing institution and learn from the best in the world. So we decided to chalk a different path with a 20-year horizon, and we said we are not going to be short-term focused, and there are several decisions we had taken were all from a long-term focus point. We had emphasized two specific areas on which we're going to focus. We're going to focus on research, high-end research, which will be globally recognized. We knew it's going to take a long time, but we said we're going to focus on that. Second, we said our education should be transformational in nature, that anybody who comes in touch with us must get transformed by the educational experience. And these are the 2 points around which we build the institution. And we said, obviously, we must make sure our institution is knowledge creation centric and the education program centric. But we also want to make sure that we create this institution as somebody where everybody grows. So obviously, the faculty, student, participants are on the front, but there is whole lot of support which is provided by all members of community. And we had decided from beginning that we are going to create a model organization which country can look up to, where we are saying every member of the community has a place. Every member of the community must grow with the institution, and to some extent that's symbolized in our logo. If you look at our logo, it's one of the unique logo where the evolution is a part of this whole logo. So I think everybody who is part of us must evolve with the institution. We never worked for the ranking. Actually we have so far not participated in any ranking exercise. Okay, because we said only time when we complete 5 years, that's the only time maybe worth looking at it. So obviously it comes as a pleasant surprise when we get this ranking, but obviously we shouldn't see this as a sign of that we have arrived. It shouldn't lead to complacency. I think it should give us confidence in the path which you have chosen and give us this extra energy to say how do we keep working on this path which is a 20-year horizon. I'm quite confident if we continue to work with the same passion, same energy, we'll achieve those dreams. Because I think country is looking towards some new kinds of institution. We are a young country, an educational institution must provide a leadership of different kind. And I think we have a very important role here to build an institution which is like a role model. So I think it poses a special challenge to all of us now, that so far what we were doing was quietly. We are under radar, nobody knew what we were doing. Now what happens is saying here is some ranking which has placed us on number 5. Somewhere those expectations are going to be very different. So I think earlier we had that luxury. We were below radar and we said we have these goals which are long-term goals. People should look at us only at that point in time. But now I think it goes two ways. One, it gives us greater confidence, but at the same time, right, we are going to be under watch. So I hope, we as a community are going to continue to work with the same spirit and energy the way we have worked in past. Now, obviously, this is we have taken help from so many people, and only few of them are here today. So when we talk about the celebration, obviously we must make sure that we remember all of them who've been involved in this journey, and we look forward to their support in our onward journey. I thought, when we talk about cutting a cake, I would just invite a couple of people here just to represent the various segments of community. To start with, I would like to invite, some of the members of community who have been with us practically from a day one and who have helped us build this institution. So I would invite Sachin Nair. I would invite Colonel Dinkar. I would invite Harish. I would invite Srinath. They've been with us from practically day one, and I think somewhere they symbolize in terms of the kind of hard work people have put in. Also, I want to invite two of my faculty colleagues, Professor Shubmoy and Professor Sujit. Sujit, both of them have, we talked about the high-end research, and people didn't believe that we can make it. But somewhere, both of them have taken a lead and given us a presence there, and suddenly world has started believing that we can actually do it. I would also like to invite Professor Venkat Rao. Professor Venkat Rao represents, the whole group of adjunct faculty, visiting faculty who have been supporting us. And I don't think, our educational experience would have been complete without that support. So I think it's nice to have Professor Venkat Rao representing them. Obviously, students, right? Finally, they are the heart of our academic institution. We don't have PGP student here, but we have one of them, so I would request him to come, and one member of PGPX to represent us. And we also have, a TechWeb program here. I would request one of the TechWeb participants also to join us in this cake cutting. So I would invite you to, do this cake cutting for all of us and symbolize in terms of the whole community, which is together, has helped us reach this stage and will help us in achieving our dreams.
Sir,
thank you.
Please.
Yeah, I'm there, but yeah.
Madam, come forward, please.
Come.
Let me like this. Come forward. आगे आ जाइए. Just at least put a finger. Just Harish, एक हाथ में लगाओ. Come, sir. Come, sir. Hopefully not, sir. Sir.